Widgets!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Lord Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby. You're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back one more time here on the channel. We have a next gen Cup car. It's the Gen 7 car. We're going to run them at Charlotte tonight. We're going to run 100 laps. See what it's all about. We've ran the next gen car several times before, but since the new iRacing update, we want to see what they look like, feel like on the 1.5 mile super speedway. Had a poll up on Twitter today where we had Homestead, had Bristol, had the Nashville Super Speedway, and Charlotte as options. And by a score of like 29.6%, it was a pretty close up. Michael Smithy, Ty Simpson, Charlotte won that Twitter poll today. So that's why we're racing Charlotte. Looking forward to it. 1.5 miles of action. Your password, if you want in, is Gen 7. CW Kazaya, good evening to you, buddy. Are you going to race with us tonight? That is the question. All right. Before we head to Charlotte, I do want to tell you that if you want to know what we're doing, when we're doing it, and how we're doing it, you can follow all that racing action at @_Flying Aces on Twitter, or join the Discord, Flying Aces TV. There is a link in the description of this video you're watching to join that Discord. If you're looking for a new gaming PC, FEGPC.net is your one-stop shop for your next racing computer, gaming computer, whatever you need it for. Check out Jeffrey Ford at FEGPC.net. Tell him the Flying Aces sent you. I want to thank RaceLab for providing the standings for the live stream. I want to thank Plan B Sales, Circle B Diecast for providing Flying Aces TV as your promo code on any order over $20. Get yourself free shipping. Finally, local promo, Bruce Walters Ford Kia, Pikeville, Kentucky. Eric Evans will be your contact if you're looking for a new car in the Pikeville, Kentucky vicinity. All right. What's up, Justin Sumner? Babysitting nuclear reactors tonight. Well, I'll tell you what. Sumner, make sure you pay attention there. Probably don't want anything like that going wrong. So, appreciate you tuning in and saying, wish you were on the racetrack with us, but we certainly understand. Michael does simulator games and iRacing. Good evening to you, sir. I hope you are well. All right, we're at Charlotte. We're going in. If we have more than 21 drivers, we'll run a heat race. If we do not, we'll go straight to the feature. Boys and girls, here we are at Charlotte. Let's hop. So far, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 drivers. It does indeed look like we'll possibly have to run the heat race if anybody else joins. But let's go ahead and get out here and do a little practice. I am in the Starbucks Ford Mustang. Excited about it. We got 100 laps. You better be getting used to these cars if you're on iRacing. Heck, if you're just a NASCAR fan in general. This is the 2022 Cup Series car. Hey, Chris Carter from Columbus, Ohio, everybody, has joined us. Gen 7 is your password if you want in. You'll find it in the hosted sessions under Flying Aces. I think it says Charlotte Gen 7, I believe is the name of the room. And you will find the heat. This is a heat race. We're going to run 10 laps. Our top 5 qualifiers will advance through to the feature event automatically. And we are left with top 15 finishers in the heat race. We'll move on. Should give us a 21-car field. We try to stay at 25 or less. We do not have a fast repair. So we want our best 25 drivers on that particular night running the feature show. Well, we do have 2 extra sets of tires. We're going to be on 75% fuel for this one. Try to keep this car down here on that beautiful blue line. Drive it right out here to the wall. Try not to scrub off any speed in the process. We're chasing down Wade Gladson. All right. I had everyone muted, and I'm sorry about that. See if we can't get inside of Wade Gladson right quick. There we go, in that beautiful Hooters machine.
Inside. Still inside.
Going to have to burp it just a little bit if you're stuck in the top groove like I was there. What's up, Bobby Johnson? Good evening, buddy. There we go. I'm on my way. That's what I'm talking about, the only Nick. Yes, sir. Bring it on, brother. Should be a good event. Should be 100 laps of fun. We will start during the twilight hours and race our way into the night here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We are following along the Black Car Mafia's Scotty Grove, everybody. He is the top car on the speed charts as of right now.
JW?
Yes, sir, Billy.
Hey, if there's more than 20 people, can I get a spot?
Yes, indeed. Yes, you can. Really love the way these cars turn. I think I've said that several times here on the stream, comparing this car to the old Gen, the Gen 6 car. I really like the way this car turns.
Working outside, clear.
Getting in, JW.
Solid. Let Scotty Grove get his pit stop. Now, we're going to make a pit stop here in just a second. This is a tough pit road to get on, too. It's a very shallow 3 and 4, and pit road gets on you in a hurry. I believe IO2 will try a green flag stop.
Inside.
Pitting in here, Matt. Pitting in.
Hey, Carter, you are blank plumb out, brother.
Did I make it? Did I make it? Yes, I did.
Oh,
Hey.
oh, JW, I'm so sorry. I was trying to get in there hot.
Hey, you're all right.
5, 6.
All right. Good evening, Zeke. Good evening, ma'am. All right. Let's see what our tire wear was right there. Under the garage tire wear, I forget how many laps I ran, but let's see our tires. We're at 99 on that right front. How many laps did I put down? Looks like about 2, 4, 6, 8. No, that's Trent Davis. Dang. Let's look at myself. Put down on that run 2, 4, 6, 7 laps on that run. I ran a 29.9. Of course, that was draft aided. Okay. Let's get out here and practice just a little bit more. Yes, Mike. Top 5, boys and girls. Top 5.
Change everything up again. Is it still the same? Lower the number on the race yet? Higher?
Good to see Chris Carter back
lower
in.
is up compared to the old cars.
Good to see Chris Carter back on. It's been a while since he's really got a chance to race with us. He's been sick. If you've been around a while, you've heard Chris talk a lot. What's up, Michael Hagan? Good evening, buddy. Long time no see. Good to see you. Chris sounds a little different. You can tell he's still struggling with I think he said he had the flu, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it the bronchitis? I can't remember. One of the two. Cronky drove a good race the other night in the iRacing World 600 at Daytona.
Still outside.
How did he do that? Did he win? Anytime Alex Cronky gets on a racetrack, he is a threat. I'll say that. There's Nick Sawyer, everybody. America's favorite truck driver, Nick Sawyer. Now, these cars do suck up pretty well.
Working the bottom inside. All clear, my man.
they are bottoming out pretty good. Before that tire pressure comes up, they're going to be scrubbing the ground quite a bit. You can hear it in the background. I'm hoping you can hear it come through the live stream. You heard it several times there as I shut up. I'll be quiet here in 3 and 4, and you can hear it bottoming out. And it really bottoms out in the middle of 3 and 4. Good looking race car.
Outside.
It's like a black test car by Billy Sigmund and that DuPont. Thing about these new race cars, you get some new paint schemes. Nick Sawyer has manually disconnected. Hopefully he's going to fix his headset.
Inside. Still inside. You're clear.
Well, Scotty Grove is on a rail. He's got that Black Car Mafia number 55 machine firing on all cylinders tonight. The Spam-mobile, number 55 Spam car.
Still there, man, outside. Still outside. Clear.
Got Marcus Adams and Kyle Smalley in front of us here. It's like they're duking it out pretty good.
Yeah, about 25 laps or so, you're about done on the tires.
That's about perfect. We have 2 extra sets tonight. Hopefully this is a good preview of what we're going to see tonight. A lot of good side-by-side racing. As the tires wear, as the fuel burns off. We're at 75% fuel starting out. On the throttle, probably 95% of the lap.
Four-car pitting in, 4-car pitting in.
Clear high.
Looks like Marcus got a little tight there, had to roll out of that throttle. I too will be pitting in. Getting down near to the end of... Solid. Getting down to the end here of practice. We're going to be about a minute.
Outside.
Got you, Nick.
Still there.
Yeah, I got my new steering wheel and
Still out
everything, but
there.
I haven't been able to put it together yet.
Clear.
Oh, that is not the
Why
way
does
you
your
want to get
voice
in there.
sound like a female's right now?
Good evening, Matthew Dunn.
You girls in my house.
Ew. All right. Let's see how many.
How you
We
doing,
are
Nick?
going to have more than the 25 tonight. Or more than the
Pretty good.
20,
I got
so a
that.
heat
That's
race
fine.
is
Got the,
necessary.
new,
We'll go ahead and
putting in.
22 down to Matt Hurley, 24,
New
26, 28, 26 drivers.
Yes, sir.
26 drivers. It looks like we're going to have to send 5 drivers home. 4, actually. Good evening, Rod. There's going to be 4 drivers going home. Billy Sigmund already said he wanted a buy-in. Good evening, Dean Sprinkle. Top of the evening to you, sir. BDFM. What's up? Carlos, did I see NASCAR test race? Yes, that's part of the reason we put NASCAR as an option today on Twitter. Wanted to see I got the NASCAR fever watching that testing this week. I was like, we got to get to Charlotte at some point. So that was the reason that Charlotte was an option today. Good to see you again. One more time, Michael Gahagan. Great to see you, buddy. The only Nick, yes sir. Chris Carter, hello from Columbus, Ohio, boys. Jason Long, People's Republic of Communist California. Harrison P, good evening. Thank you very much, Harrison. Jesse, what's up, Willman in chat? That's Jesse Cottrell, everybody. We got Justin Sumner working this evening. Unfortunately, will not be able to join us as he is making that money this evening. Willman doesn't have a problem with it. What is that, BDFM? Sorry, I missed all that. Dean Sprinkle in the house. That's right, David Crum. Good evening to you. All right, let me announce here. Guys, top 5 qualifiers will advance through to the feature. Top 5 qualifiers. What it do, gang? What's up, Kurt P? All right, here we go. My queue time does not count, but I am going to run a qualifying time to get an idea of where we are.
One more time.
Caps. Oh, 10-4. 10-4, Michael. Yeah, I'm not real picky on the caps. I mean, if it bothers people reading it, I understand, but personally it doesn't bother me.
Green flag.
All right, let's see what we can get here. I'm going to back my first lap up. Keep it down here on this white line. Next lap, I'm going to go pretty hot. Almost full throttle through there. Probably could do it. Probably could do it, and I will do it for the feature event. I will be able to go full throttle. Let's see where this winds up. Hopefully it'd be a top 10 spot.
Checkered.
P12, never mind. P13, even worse. All right, well, let's turn the standings on over here. You can see your favorite driver, where they come through. Justin Egan, top of the provisional poll. Alex Cronky, Bryson Fitzgerald, Chris Carter, Richard Lekowa. All right, we'll go look at some paint schemes here as we roll out on the heat race. Okay. Well, Kyle Smalley jumping up to the top of the leaderboard with a 29.844. That is about a 10th and a half faster than myself, which I'm all the way down in 19th. So we're separated by about a 10th. The top 20 drivers separated by about a 10th, which is nuts. 2/10 down to 20th. Holy manure. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Just crazy talk. Hey, P. Cavino. Hey, Will, man. How's it going? Awesome. Things are going well, man. Thanks for asking. Thank you very much for asking. Let's see. So it looks like the guys that are Jesse Cottrell jumping up there into the top 5. Look at him go. Look at the Godfather go. So far, we've got Kyle Smalley, Justin Egan, Jesse Cottrell, Alex Cronky, Bryson Fitzgerald is our top 5. All right, again, top 5 qualifiers will advance on through to the feature. We got a minute remaining, a minute and 2 seconds. If there's any late stragglers out there, now is the time to come in and join. You probably won't have time to qualify, but you will have time to run in the heat race. So keep that in mind. All right, the top 5 has not changed. Let's see. I can go over here to entries right quick. You cannot see that, but I can pull down the standings for a moment. iRacing has this new thing with all the checkered flags over here, and Scotty Grove is the only one not to have qualified. Maybe he's going to wait and go out. Not sure, but he may be starting in the rear. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll let this wind down. We got 22 seconds remaining, and we're going to go heat racing. Going heat racing. Got 10 laps. 10 laps. Our top 5 qualifiers, and I will take a picture of that. We'll advance on through to the feature. I'll make that announcement right here as time is expiring. Let me go ahead right here. Guys, top 5 qualifiers, you're automatically through to the feature. Congratulations on that. Please do not run in the heat race. The next room will be set up as the password top 20 for our top 15 finishers tonight. All right, so there we go. TM4, let me grab a quick pick of this. That's going to be Fitzgerald all the way up to Smalley will be our top 5 qualifiers. Fitzgerald, you've got Cronky, Cottrell, Egan, and Smalley. Making it all the way into the top 5. There's our top 5 guys. So, David Crum, they need to look at some of those guys who haven't raced in quite a while and reopen their number. Hello, well, it's Rick Javorka, everybody. Good evening to you. Cautions are on, Matthew. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Cautions on for the heat race?
Yes, sir. Cautions are on. All right.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. All points bulletin for Rubbin Ray.
Look,
That's a
ladies.
good question. I don't know where he is. I've not seen Ray in a while. All right. We're going paint scheme time. We're going paint scheme time here in just a second.
Oh, I'm all right. Got the Omicron.
Oh, John Creighton down with the COVIDs.
Oh, boy.
That is not good.
Yeah, I had the Delta last month. And
Bless his heart.
just really got back to work and caught it all back up. And got out of the OR on Thursday and got home and was like, man, I don't feel well, and had 103-degree fever. So guess we're doing this all over again.
Man,
Should have been wearing a mask.
good God. That's terrible.
Hope you get better. Yeah, right.
Yeah, thinking about you, Doc. That's tough, man.
See you, brother.
All right, let's go ahead and look at our paint scheme. This paint scheme time. We'll go here to.
I think I walked on you, J-Dub. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying, I'm thinking about you, Doc. That's terrible. All right, let's go ahead and we have a solid black car. It's a good-looking race car right there by Marcus Adams. We have the 25 of I think that's Chris Carter. We have the 52. That's Rick Javorka right there, boys.
All the case study I've seen about that.
Man, look at that one.
A lot more contagious, a lot less.
Richard
severe
Lekowa.
than what you've read as well.
The 48, Nick Sawyer.
It's what I've read.
Richard
but
Robb.
I'll be honest with you, this go-round's a little rougher.
Trent Davis in that 17 Davis race. Ooh, look at this one.
I
You
got a
kidding
question. Did you take the jab?
Nicholas Darter. 3-car.
Yeah, I
Wade
didn't
Gladson.
get boosted. I was,
Matt Coker in the
scheduled to get
13.
booster there when I,
Talladega winner from Saturday night
when
or
I,
Friday night.
Caught it in November.
Jim
So I
George.
just kind of held off. But
Scotty
this-
Grove.
Omicron's
The
a whole
Reverend
different
Joey
thing.
Kennedy. The 66, John Creighton
When'd
in
you
that
take it?
Red Bull. The 48, Matthew Hurley.
Carter, I
25,
think you need to be in first.
Matthew Dunn. 23, Larry Eddy.
How
12 car.
people make it out of
Ollie Cole.
heat race?
15, top 15. Let's see here. 12 is Ollie Cordell. Starting in the rear of the field tonight.
What is going on?
All right, what we got going on here? We got, should be about 19 cars if my
I
math is correct.
Back in January of this year is when I got my 2.
We'll go up front.
Simple.
We'll watch this one.
No,
All
got it.
unfold.
Got the needle, 3 months
Hey, Mason, good evening, bud. All
yeah,
right.
You can still get it. The
Ready to rock and roll.
Keeps you off the vent, basically.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 cars. 3 drivers will not make it through to the feature event. And pace car is off. A couple of cars blinking out on the top side. We're set. We're ready to go. Chris Carter taking that early lead in that 25 Chevy Camaro. Followed by, let's see, that is Marcus Adams in his
25, your car is
Ford.
destroyed.
In his Ford. And that is Richard Lekowa in his 38 Oreo
Yeah, he
Chevrolet.
out from staging.
Richard Robb, Rick Javorka, and Nick Sawyer makes up your top 6. 26 in that body armor car is Nicholas Darter. Getting very tight up near the wall. Matt Coker in that 13 machine. Runs 246 P7 right now. P8 is the pace car. Let me go back forward here and find where we were. Again, you want to be in the top 15 for this heat race. We're following Jim George in the 24. Trent Davis in that 17. Uh-oh. Got a blinker. Okay, it happens. It happens. Oh, the 17 into the wall. That is Trent Davis. He carries on. He's in good shape. He's in good shape. Just brush the wall. These cars get a little tight early on with the tire pressure down. You got max grip. It does lead you to hit that gas a little bit earlier than you need to. But when you crack that throttle, you are losing momentum. To my knowledge, these are the 550 horsepower cars on this 1.5-mile speedway. I'm pretty sure it's 550. I don't think iRacing has updated any horsepower. So I'm assuming this is 550 horsepower. All right, again, this is our race here for P10. We got a wreck. We got a wreck. We're going to pull forward right here. Here's where it starts.
Oh,
How are you doing, bud?
Here's where it starts. We got the 24 up into the 26. The 24 into the 26 and all
Marcus, you lifting a little bit?
All chaos.
If you don't mind.
Boys, we're going nuts back here.
Just trying to stay behind you.
We're going nuts back here.
Trouble or anything?
Good Lord above. A lot of cars involved.
God.
A lot of cars involved.
Drive these things yet.
Okay.
I started lifting right there, and I wish you was catching me a little quicker, but I was getting...
All right. Well, let's take a quick gander at where we are. Oh, man, the Reverend's on pit road. Got a lot of cars on pit road.
Yeah, I was pretty tight behind
A
you.
lot of cars on pit road. If
Race car 3.
if they're not terminally damaged, they should be out here and able to finish. We're going to see a lot of these cars.
That was ridiculous.
10-4. There's a lot of cars on pit road, Rev. You might be able to finish top 15.
Okay. If not, I want one.
Yeah.
We'll see. I had to tow.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of cars on pit road. When will the new Atlanta be released? I'm going to say before Atlanta is run. I think it's ran, if I'm not mistaken, in early March. Hey, Nick Sawyer.
Hey, you got any advice on the steering ratio?
I went one from the top. Hang on just a second. I'll tell you. Let's see what it is. Garage chassis 1.83.
I left mine at stock, Nick. I was afraid of it getting the arrow pushed behind them.
Nick, I went with the 1.83, and that's probably equivalent to the old 14.1. Now, I think for practice...
Yeah, I want to try that.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, 10-4 on that. What's up, Brad Peters? There's our short track champion, Brad Peters, everybody.
Yep, JW, I got my new Alpha Mini today, and I wanted to get it together, but I didn't get a chance.
That sounds like a winner. That sounds like a winner.
Yeah, spent $1,200 on it.
Definitely a winner. All right, let's look at who we've got here in the 15th position. Ollie Cordell's in 13th. Ollie is struggling. Okay, Ollie is probably got some...
Check out, guys. Y'all have fun.
Probably got some... Take care, Wade. Probably got some mandatory repairs. Maybe. I don't know. That appears to be a Chevrolet, if I'm not mistaken. There is no car decal on that. I don't know if that's a Chevy or a Ford or a Toyota.
It's a Ford JW.
Okay. Good news. You're probably going to be able to hold up until the end. I have COVID 3 times, twice at the jab.
She's come this far. I'm a little surprised.
That top 10. Dang, man. COVID 3 times. Bless your heart, man. I know that is rough. What my steering ratio BDFM? I practiced and qualified on a 1.83.
Hey, Carter, how you do at that night race?
1.83.
I actually didn't do too bad all the way to the bitter end. I was going to finish in the top at least probably 5, and then got caught in the late race wreck.
All right, Nicholas Darter is on pit road. All right, Nicholas is currently in the 15th position.
Yeah, they took you out.
If one of these guys can get on the racetrack,
Done me right.
they're going to finish 15th. Is it going to be Nicholas? Is it going to be Scotty Grove?
Heck,
is it going to be the Reverend?
Do them right too.
Is it going to be Matt Hurley? Let's find out. One of these cars going to finish 15th position. All right, we'll go ahead and take down our password. There's no sense in having that up anymore.
You see he's running 2 money races. every night this week?
Well, I gotta work every night.
All right, let's see where we are. We should be coming to the green soon.
Payout's 125 for first, and it drops down, I think, to 75, then 50, then 25 on back.
Yes, Jeffrey Ford running some big payout races this week, running a super speedway series. All right, we're working lap 8. I think we're on 9. I think the RaceLab. No, we're on 8. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. I stand
Marcus
corrected.
Adam, what gear you start in?
Earlier, when the initial start, I started in second.
All right.
Kind of want to go to first, but
Looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cars are all that's remaining on the track. Make that 13 cars. We had one blinking out. He's blinked back in now. He's good. So I think here comes another car. I think we're going to have 15 cars finish this race. It's going to be close. Not 100% sure. Let's see where we're at. P15 right now is 2 laps down. Nicholas Darter is still on pit road. So the Reverend is still on pit road. Oh, my. Scotty Grove is out here on the racetrack. So Scotty Grove should be able to make it. We're going to keep our eye here on Oliver Cordell. You can see his engine is about ready to expire. Bam, 2K iRating day. That's what I'm talking about. I think he just blew it up.
Yeah, I had 25 minutes required.
Son of a gun. And that is not good for the Rev. Not good.
Green flag.
All right, so Oliver just blew it up. He made enough laps. He might be able to still finish in the top 15. So it's pretty good strategy, in my opinion, staying out there and not coming down to get all
Carter,
that
I'll just stay
fixed.
behind you. I'm not going to try to win.
All right, so it sounds like we're not going to have any great racing here. Everyone's in. Well, maybe. Everyone's in. That's on the racetrack now, so they should be all right to race pretty hard if they want to, if they deem it necessary. All right. It's painted, Bryson Fitzgerald. Just got a 2K iRating. Again, Cameron, that is outstanding, man. As the TCR this week, we have got Watkins Glen looking forward to. Ooh. Now, I've not bought the new TCR cars. I'm not sure how good those are. I'm sure they're good.
Don't have the right steering ratio.
Well, he's leading the race, so it must be pretty good. Must be pretty darn good. This is coming up to end the race here. Looks like Marcus Adams is going to take that lead on the outside
Feels
out
like
of 4.
The car bottoms out too much.
It does bottom out. It does bottom out indeed. Matthew Baggett. Evening, buddy. All right, there you go.
Off half my speed just through the middle.
Bailey, my day was outstanding. Quite the lazy day, truth be told. Our church got canceled. Electricity was out at the church today, so we did not have church service. So I've basically been a lazy bum all day. Played some Call of Duty with my son, and did a little bit of iRacing. Today. Yes, sir, Trent.
Hey, you can get 16th spot to take my spot.
All right, 10-4, Nicholas Darter. If you're still in here, you are the 15th car, Nicholas Darter. All right.
I thought my kids were already in bed. I got to get them to sleep.
I understand that, man. 2K rating, but where's your safety? Ooh, good
I'll
question.
send you some money, J-Dub.
10-4 Rev, Nicholas Darter is that 15th car. I've not heard from him. Let's wait and see if he responds in the chat. You are the next. Actually, that's Wade. I'm sorry. That would be Wade Gladson. Dang it. I misspoke. I'm sorry.
I'll go ahead and send it. If I don't need it, we'll use it some other time.
Copy.
I'll get caught up in another wreck somewhere along the line.
Copy that. All right, so that is Nicholas Darter all the way up. Nicholas Darter. Let's see now. Trent Davis finished 9th.
You should have it, bud.
Yes, sir. Got it. Wade Gladson. Wade Gladson, you are the next contestant. Wade Gladson. All right, Wade Gladson, you are the next driver up. So it will be Wade Gladson. I misspoke. It is not Nicholas. Nicholas finished 15th. My standings updated. But Wade Gladson will be our 16th car in. So, again, Trent Davis not able to race, Wade Gladson will get that spot. All right, so let's go ahead and we will pull down this background screen. We will exit out of the race room, and we're going to get that feature event in the queue. All I got to do is hit the go button, and she enters into the queue. So we'll give it another 60 seconds or so. Let me do it once over. Top 20 is going to be your password for those that have raced their way in. We have 2 hours on the server. We have 100 laps scheduled. We have 75% on the fuel, 2 extra sets of tires. Charlotte Motor Speedway, we're good there. 3 green, white checkers, no fast repairs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, she is in the queue. She's in the queue, ready to go hot. Bear with us for a moment. Give us about a minute, and she'll be ready to run. Just posted that he is here. Yeah, Nicholas, I'm sorry, man. You're actually in. You're 15th. You won't be able to run this one. Someone. All right, so Oliver Cordell is not able to make it. So let me see. That's going to bring Wade Gladson. Now, I'm sorry, that's going to bring the Rev in. That should bring the Rev in. All right. So we're ready to rock and roll. The only Nick waiting to get into the room, it is here. Hang on just a second. We'll be ready to rock and roll here in just one moment. Now, if you've raced your way through, or qualified your way through, you are good to join. Top 20 will be your password, and we're going to feature racing 100 laps in the Gen 7 car. Ladies and gents, but while we wait here for a moment, I do want to mention a couple of things here, and it kind of ties in with Twitter. If you're on Twitter and want to know what we're doing, you can follow that at _FlyingAces, or you don't have to follow, just you can look it up. You can do the same on Discord as well. Running Speed Weeks 2022 is starting January the 30th. All the information you need is pinned at the top of our Twitter account. If you want to sign up for that, you must go through the registration and get yourself an assigned number to join in the racing action. We're going to run 4 full races in a 2.4 hour. We're not running 24 hours in the Rolex 24 hours. We're going to run the Rolex 2.4. All that racing action available to you. Everybody can join us. You can check that out at Twitter to join us. All right, let's get in here. Let's get in our Gen 7 car. Let's go racing. Let's just do a little bit of racing this evening. Charlotte usually puts on a pretty darn good show, man. The field doesn't get strung out, and that's really in any car you run. You're going to have some wrecks. You're going to have some cautions. It's so narrow. So I'm looking forward to a really good race. Really good, sir. I will recommend the TCR. How do they compare to the GT4 cars? That's what they remind me of, and I was wondering how they compare to the GT4 car. I think they're considered a touring car, if I'm not mistaken. And my knowledge of road racing is limited to the Formula One cars and some GT3s, basically. I don't know anything about touring cars. How do they figure in as far as horsepower? Are they more nimble, agile than a GT3 car? I really don't know. All right, but I do know one thing. We are loading in to Concord, North Carolina's 1.5-mile Charlotte Motor Speedway. This track opened in 1960 by Bruton Smith and NASCAR driving legend Curtis Turner with the running of the longest stock car race in history, the World 600. The Charlotte Motor Speedway closed before it would ultimately become the home track of so many NASCAR teams. Closed? I didn't know that. Closed before it would ultimately become the home track. Just a year after the first race, it was in bankruptcy. There you go. Done in by a huge infield rock formation that ballooned construction. That makes sense. So they shut it down basically for a year. Okay, 10-4 on that. Learn something new every day. All right, got you, Billy. You're talking about the touring cars, not as nimble and exciting as the GT3s I'm picking up there. All right, appreciate that. The Roval configuration is a 17-turn. Here's one thing we're eventually going to do. I promise you. People's asked for it quite a bit. These cars we're running tonight at the Roval. We will do that. It's coming, and we're going to run them at Circuit of the Americas too, and maybe some Road America. We will do some road racing in these cars, but I wanted to wait until NASCAR got everything ironed out, and NASCAR and iRacing got everything ironed out on these cars before we took them to a competitive road course. Yeah, they are a touring car. They are nothing like GT4 cars. They are a class of their own. 10 for on that, Michael. Good or bad compared to the GT4? Step up from the GT4, step down. We have them over here, a series called BTCCI, driving a Honda. Solid copy on that. All right, we're in the race room, and away we go. All right. Heck, I'm just going to go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and put it on that 1.57 steering ratio. The front brake bias, I'm going to go down on it a little bit. These cars brake pretty good. It's a different style of braking, but they brake pretty darn well. All right, we should be 23 drivers strong for this feature event. 23 drivers strong. Sequential shifting and 5 gears. Must always, and I will do that. I will continue to do that until I get completely comfortable with this race car. I will continue to remind myself that it has 5 gears.
Matt, you want to run a lap by yourself? If so, I'll hang back.
No, I don't.
Inside. Clear. Inside. Still inside.
Coker, I have a question.
You're clear.
Go ahead.
When is the best time to buy a new car?
End of the month.
Pre-pandemic or pandemic?
Currently.
Doesn't matter. The best time to buy something new was summer 2019, right?
Outside. Still there.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to buy the big king crab legs today. They're like $90 a pound.
Dang, $90 a pound for crab legs. Wow.
Clear.
Buying is one thing, if they have it's another.
Are you guys selling them before they even hit the dealership, Croker?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be a bottom feeder this entire race. I know most drivers, I'm talking about backing my corners up and getting it down here pretty early through the apex. I'm going to stay out of the wall, I promise you that.
Slowing on the bottom, real slow.
Let's do a quick pit entry here. Way too early. Way too early. I could definitely drive that car in much deeper than that onto pit road. Probably get more momentum.
3.
You know what? I thought about that. I thought about that, Sumner. With the horsepower being down, you probably keep the horsepower up, right? More on that high side. On the longer run. On the long run. Now, new tires, yeah, you're down on the bottom, certainly. David Crum says
that was one of the most atrocious cases of netcode I've been involved with in a long time.
Dang it. Boys, I hit a bump right there, right as I was accelerating. Not good. Make sure nobody is coming here. 1 point.
Bad place to park, JW.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get out. All right, tell you what, let me let me just make it easy.
Very scenic, but a bad
In tow.
place.
Now, the force feedback, I think iRacing has fixed a little bit. I think they've done a good job. Used to have to turn this up to like a 50-something to get any feel whatsoever in these, but as you can see down here on the bottom right of your screen, the FFB strength, force feedback, is at 20.3. I'm going to have to, Carlos. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I'm just trying to find my entry point on the pit stop. I can definitely get it woed up there in time. I can definitely get that woed up in time. All right, Andy, B5 Gaming. Good evening, man. I ran Atlanta, and the top was where you wanted to be most of the time. Good deal. Thank you. I'm not an A-class. I'm not an A-class oval driver. I didn't get to run any this week. I hate to admit that. I'm not an A-class driver. Nothing like watching the aces in a bullet-resistant enclosure. Oh, about 100 feet in the air of the side of a building. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Hopefully, Sumner, we can keep you entertained, man. Hopefully. We got some usual suspects in here tonight. Might be some good entertainment. Anytime you got Chris Carter in here, that's some good entertainment. Nick Sawyer, always good entertainment. A lot of these guys, good entertainment. You never know what they're going to say. And we'll do all that and mix it in with a little bit of stock car racing. All right. Here we go.
Green flag.
First lap out, I am rolling out of the throttle just a little bit. This lap I'm going to go full throttle as long as I can. Might have to lift just a smidgen. In 3 and 4. Nope, not going to be able, don't have to. That's wide open all the way around. We'll come down and do a pit road entry.
Checker flag.
Might have some guys waiting. I should start in the top 12-ish, maybe. There we go. Still can get in a little bit deeper than that, but that's a pretty safe, very conservative way of getting on pit road. All right, there we go. I need some cubed deer. Had some awesome deer jerky yesterday. We had a family Christmas gathering. Had some really, really good deer jerky. My good Lord. I'm out of deer meat. Haven't been able to hunt the last 2 years. Oh, David. Dang. Outlaw killed him a deer not too long ago. I think I mentioned that here on the channel. We had some deer jerky the following day, actually, from that hunt. All right, there's what we're running. We are running the Starbucks machine. A little bit of little green and silver. Green and silver. I think the color combo goes pretty well together. But that is that. Let's see where everybody is coming in here on the speed chart. Jim George is our provisional pole leader. Kyle Smalley runs second. Justin Egan. We've got several guys here at the bottom who have not qualified yet. I don't know if they're going to wait and race their way or qualify when the sun goes down. My good Lord, take a look at all of the rubber up on that wall. I don't think that is painted. I'm trying to get it off my car. Look at the rubber on that. All right, that may be a design in the actual wall. We'd have to ask Pete Cohen. I don't know if that is tire rubber or if that is a design on the race wall. I'm not 100% sure. But nonetheless, it's pretty. Nothing like cubed deer. I'll take spot 20 ready to go. Kyle Fors. I'll take spot 20 ready to go. No, we're good. We got our 23 drivers that raced their way in to the feature. Now most nights, if you're not going to be able to make the heat race and you want to pre-purchase your way into the feature, we do that, but we don't let anybody just come in and pay to hop in for the feature event after not either establishing it early or racing your way into the feature. All right, let's make sure we're set on 1.57. We're going to stick with that. Went down on the front brake bias just a little bit. Looks like I'm going to start 13th. All right, with a 29.965. That is right at 1/10 off of Jim George. So the field is pretty stacked, close together. Let's get ready and rock and roll. Let me find our standings. We'll put those in.
Godfather.
All right, here we go. Let's get the racing gloves on, kids.
Just double check the
Let's get the racing gloves on. It's good to see Nicholas Darter made it in.
You do have an in-car camera.
Oh, we have an in-car camera. All right, cool.
Closed.
I used to hunt public land in the mountains, and they won't let you use the four-wheelers. Yeah, understood. Tell you what, everybody's doing down this way, David, is leasing out the land. They'll just get, just a bunch of land that people used to hunt on and whatnot, or ride four-wheelers, lease it, put some fence up, and only they get to hunt on it. Now, I used to ride four-wheelers. Me and my dad and brother, we all went and bought four-wheelers back in like 2005. We rode across mountains all the time.
Upgrade their steering wheel. I got the CSL Elite it's the older one from the Fanatec. If you need it, I'll give it away if anybody needs a upgrade.
Jackpot.
What is it now?
It's a CSL Elite.
We have two sets of tires.
The old CSL Elite with the lights on it.
Dang.
Fanatec.
Yeah, man. I'll take it.
Shoot, yeah, man.
I was looking for it.
That's a problem here. Florida hunters come around me and kill and everything. No concern. Understood, man.
It helped me out a lot, too.
Understood. Yeah, but me and my dad, my brother, used to ride all the time.
A new racing wheel, too.
Boys, Nick is giving away about $1,000 worth of
Put
equipment.
Put that thing up on a race. Most races.
I think we should be behind the 31.
That's a heck of an idea.
Line up behind the 46. Line up behind the 18.
Well, if somebody needs it, I don't need the money. I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I like I said, I like to have the wheel.
I think a couple others would too. That's why they put her up for a race and let us race for the thing.
Yeah, it's like $1,000.
Out of that for sure.
What's up, Chad Brooks?
Hey, Chris. How you doing, Rick?
Good, love that car. That's definitely a TMJ jet paint job, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, fellas, 2 sets of tires, 75% fuel, and no faster pairs. Good luck to all competitors.
All right, spotter. You ready here, buddy?
The best way to do it would be whoever wants it, just do a random draw for it.
Pace car's off. You ready?
10-4. That's a good idea. I mean, it's not my wheel. It's not for me to decide. Someone could sell that on eBay for, you can get $700 out of it. Total concentration here. Certainly don't want to...
I'm good, brother man. I'm just riding with you here. We're good.
Certainly don't want to get involved in any incidents early on. Don't want to pancake the wall.
What say, Scotty?
Inside.
Go ahead and give this car that spot.
Still inside. I just door.
Get back
Clear,
here.
clear. Good job.
Operation Cheetah.
Good idea right there, Jesse Cottrell.
Stand by.
Inside, inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear, clear.
Oh, we've got a couple cars on the wall. Whew. No caution.
Keep that thing up there by the wall if you got problems.
Whew.
Inside.
Yeah, that was a pretty dumb move there, Twin.
Still inside. Still on your inside. Inside's clear.
Ah, Richard Leckwell manually disconnected. He may have been in, he might have been one of them cars involved right there.
Outside. You're clear.
Hey, Matt Dunn, man, you've hit me 3 times, dude. Get a grip.
Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear up top. Outside. Still out there. Still out there. Clear outside.
Tires are going to expire before the fuel, I do believe. We have 2 additional sets of tires. Probably be advantageous to take care of your Goodyear Racing Eagles.
inside, inside. Still inside. Still on the inside. Clear.
I don't think I like these new cars.
Better learn to like them. That's the thing about it. That's the reason we wanted to run them tonight and probably run them a few more times before the NASCAR season starts.
Still there, quarter.
This is your current Gen Cup car. They are different.
Clear, clear, clear. Inside, inside. Still inside.
Hey, buddy.
Still there.
What's up, Jesse?
Inside. Clear low.
You want to block for 19th, dude? I'm gonna wreck you every time. That's why I wreck you.
Hey-o.
Sorry about that a minute ago, Bryson. I didn't mean to do that. You gained on me so quick, I had to yank it back down.
Inside. Still inside. Clear.
We have began a free fall. Dropped about 5 spots here. Not saying that's intentional, but I'm not saying that's purposeful or unintentional either.
Richard, you can have it if you want, man.
Maxwell's car's going 20 mile an hour slower.
Outside.
Gosh dang it, boys.
Outside. Clear high.
JW, kick that guy. That's ridiculous.
Caution.
Who is it?
Now that was
Pointing
pretty
out.
bad.
Pit
Real
road
bad.
is closed. Behind the 6.
Something's done. He's the one that did Rev dirty, and then
Come on,
I wasn't
Matthew.
dealing with it, and then he just tried to wreck the whole field.
Oh,
Good
he did wreck me.
Yeah, he was about 20 miles per hour off the pace. Holy cow. I did get a little damage there.
Thanks for the hose, man.
God almighty. Sorry about that, Rev. Good Lord, and then he disconnects. Ah, boys.
And then he just manually disconnected. Because
Yeah.
he was gutless.
Oh, boys. Now, I saw the lap car. We all did. We all stayed at the bottom. I don't know what the heck. I don't know what the heck happened. Let's go down
I don't
and.
like calling it out like that, but that's pathetic.
Yeah, that's not good. That's for gosh dang
I do.
sure.
I call a sheep, and a goat, and that was ridiculous.
Where are we on the fuel? We were still 31, probably 25 laps away. Looks like we're going to get about 40 laps per tank. Let's go fix our damage. Hopefully I didn't get too much. We get it all squared away.
Start looking for your sign. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right. Not taking tires. Got 11 seconds. We'll top it off on fuel. We'll get all of our damage fixed. Whew! Mercy sakes alive.
Go, go, go.
All right. We got our damage
Where
repaired.
you at?
Hey, Jesse.
What was that?
I was running about.
We're going to restart behind the 46.
Had a bad pit stop just now.
Hey, Carter, can you not hear me talk?
They were shot the pit stall. Forgot these brakes stuck.
Hello, Chris Carter. Hello, Chris Carter.
Hey, I'm gonna pull over right here for just a second. I'll catch it back up, guys.
He's got all teams off.
Wow. All right, we should be back on pit road around lap 50. Around lap 50.
Can you hear me now?
We're still good on the tires at 99 and 99. Thought about coming down and putting tires on right there.
You couldn't hear us.
1 to go.
I was running like 7 or 8, but I
Alright,
was
if this thing's accurate, we're going to be outside.
coming through on the high side, guys.
Lining up behind the 4.
Sorry about that.
I feel like I've been a part of a Verizon commercial.
Your car looks fine, JW.
Thanks, Scotty.
Matt,
I got a little right front. Scotty says it looks okay. Completely trust Scotty Grove. All right, I'm wondering if anybody took tires right there. It's very early in the race.
If you got freshies behind me, so let me know. I'll let you by.
And maybe Darter, Cottrell, maybe those guys got some tires. You on the yeah, we're all on the splitter, man. That's probably could fix it with an open setup. With the fixed setup, it is what it is. It's not as bad as the tires get hot.
Be easy on your tires.
But it is still on the racing surface in 3 and 4 specifically.
Green flag. Everybody's rolling. Outside. Still there, man, outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still out there, man. Still there. Clear high. Outside. Still outside. Still there. Still there outside. Clear, clear.
Jim, you keep blinking in and out. It's not bad, but I just figured I'd let you know.
think with the tires I saved on the first 19 laps before that caution, I'm able to drive it a little bit harder than some of these guys. I don't think there's many guys that took tires. May have been a few behind us, I don't know. I know one thing, I got a face full of some TMJ paint scheme on that Chris Carter mobile. I'm gonna look to the inside here. I don't know if I can make it pay off or not. But we're gonna try to get down here.
Still out there.
Get this Ford turning just a little bit.
Still outside. Still outside. Still out there, man.
Like to be able to clear Chris. Cannot do it yet.
Clear him. Great job, man. One at a time.
See some racing action going on up here inside that top 10. As these tires start to wear, I'm getting closer and closer to that turn 4 wall on exit.
Outside. Outside quarter. Still out there. Clear.
I'm testing something out.
Get an idea of where we're at on this fuel run. We're still 30 laps from bringing her in.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside.
Some momentum on that bottom line.
Still inside.
Sorry about that. I don't know. I think Scott
Still there,
up a
inside.
little bit. Oh, that was Necco.
Clear. Inside. Still inside.
Well, all that hard work I put in to get up to P10, I've got strung out here on the top.
Your door. Still inside.
The car off. Whoa. Gosh, dang it.
Inside only.
Dang it. Wow, guys, that's just impressive.
What do you got for temps, sir? A lot of smoke. I don't know what he's dripping.
Sorry, John. I didn't see you down at the bottom. I was weaving to get out of the way.
You just keep giving all you got, bud. We've got to pass the pace car.
I was trying to keep
Line
it
up
low,
behind
guys.
the 9. You're behind the 66.
I was trying to keep it down there. I'm sorry.
Well,
Ended me.
Come around the pace car.
this is going to be a 30-minute repair. My wheel is all messed up. My Roush Yates engine sounds like manure.
Lining up behind the 66.
This is going to be a long, extensive repair.
The road is open.
Ah, that's terrible. That's terrible. But you know what?
Yeah, I'm with you, JW.
Yeah. I'm with
Start
you too,
looking
Rick.
for your 9.
As bad as I hate to say it.
8.
That's
7,
racing.
6.
That is racing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Crap, man. Double darn crap. That's 48 minutes required repair. We're going to be a spectator tonight. We're going to be a spectator. We do have new tires on this Ford Starbucks Mustang. Let's go back and see what happened. Let's see what...
8 minutes required.
Well, that's not too bad, Rick. That's not bad. It's a lot better than 48
What happened
minutes.
to JW?
I got involved. All right, let's see what's up here. It's going to happen up front. I believe.
We'll get out and watch.
I believe in the group
Repair.
right above us. It is.
All them good-looking race cars just jump.
Yeah. All right, let's back it up a little bit.
Man,
Let's
that pit stall made a pretty cool sound now.
go up here and see the racing action. See what's up.
When they
66
do
and 13 got into it, and that just started
Sounds like you're at discount tire.
chain reaction. Just a chain reaction.
that. Yeah, I know.
Can't believe they bought the tire rack.
Man, that was going to be a good race. That was a lot of fun. I give a thumbs up to these cars, man. I do. I just had nowhere to go. Coker had nowhere to go. Just the way it is. Racing 101. All right. That said, let's go back live. And we're going to be spectators tonight.
Kevin Harvick's son that's just
I keep
started,
trying it
micro
in the wall
racing.
best I could. Hey, Matt, hey, racing, buddy. It's racing. It happens. Hopefully they add the... I think they're going
I
to,
think he's
Andy.
only 10 years old.
You know, whatever NASCAR decides to run on the 1.5-mile tracks, they will have here in iRacing. So, really can't tell. I shouldn't say you can't tell, because you can full throttle the qualifying. Other than that, you really can't tell it's 550. Scott Holt, I won't run these until they do give us a chance to space it out. I'm not good enough to...
Front, 95,
Understood.
Right rear, 97.
Yeah, boys, it's... you know, I throw this term out a lot. It is what it is. The cars, I mean, NASCAR wants cars to be bunched together for the excitement on television, because that's what brings in the money. So, you know, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I think they're going to go with 670 in the horsepower. They did extensive testing Friday, I believe, at Charlotte. So I would imagine we'll get the 670 whenever they formally decide what they're going to put in these cars for the 2022 season. So, looks like we're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cars racing it out here. So everyone went to top it off on fuel. We should be good for about a 40 to 45 lap run. I'm sure everyone put on new racing tires. We should be good to go. Everybody that was making live onboard died in that crazy. No kidding, man. No kidding. John Braun, advertisement. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what advertisement is, but I'm sure it's a good thing. But nonetheless, a good time was had.
Did not take tires.
Oh, okay. The 31 did not take tires on his Ford Mustang. The 46, I'm not sure about Billy Sigmund. Jim George in that one car, and I'm not sure about the 5. But we did hear that the 31 did not take tires. It'll be 670, but no one knows what that. True that, Pete. True that. You above all would probably know the aero package, and then how they did test various aero packages this week at Charlotte. Charge more. I'm not sure what you're saying there, John. If you clarify, I could comment on it. Yeah, Cameron, half the field is gone, I do believe. Half the field is gone. All right. So the pace car will be diving off. You've got Marcus Adams, Billy Sigmund, Kyle Smalley, Jim George, Bryson Fitzgerald, and the Godfather in that 88 car. Nick Sawyer in that Ally 48, Alex Kroenke. It looks like Richard Robb is still involved. Justin Egan. And maybe Rick Javorka, Scotty Grove. I'm not sure who that is back there. We'll watch the racing action here at the front for a while. Looks like we're going to have a good battle here for the top 5. Thing I've noticed about these cars after a couple laps, I think Smalley is on new tires compared to Adams. Here comes Fitzgerald also on new tires. I think after a couple laps, the cars bunch up quite a bit. I saw that by running the bottom. As other cars had to lift and crack the throttle a lot on the high side. I was able to gain some ground on the bottom. I could not have done that on new tires. But I think the older tires, it was working pretty good. So let's see. We got Smalley checking out. Our racing action is going to be here. The bunched up action is going to be for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. You got Nick Sawyer here on that 48 Ally car. Jim George has blinked out and I think caused a wreck. No, they held on to it. Jim did blink out. And got into the 31. Marcus, he blinked out on you right there. The one car did blink. And I think that's what caused. Let's see what kind of damage this 31 has. Does he have damage? He does not have damage on that right side. All right, Billy Sigmund, I think, is on old tires. 47, this is Justin Egan in that Kroger Coca-Cola machine. Then we got Alex Kroenke back here. I don't think he's down on power. The car looks good. No, I stand corrected. He does have some front-end damage, so he is down a little bit on power. He is currently running in the 9th position. And you got the Reverend, who is crinkled up in the rear. He's okay up front. I'm not sure how much more damage he does have. Let's see who else we got on the track. We got Richard Robb in 10th place in that Matt Kenseth DeWalt scheme. One of my favorites of all time. And then you got the doctor, John Creighton, who is a bit under the weather. We'll keep him in our thoughts and prayers and hope everything turns out good for that 66 driver in that Red Bull machine. Now we'll go back up front. We'll put it on the TV camera too and see what kind of scenes we get from this. This appears to be a racing action at the moment. I do not like that racing camera. We're seeing too much of the infield. Let's go TV camera 3 and see if that's any better. This might be a little better. Sigmund and Adams. Adams going around. Holy cow.
There will be a caution.
Let's back that thing up.
Sorry about that, man.
Ooh, we got a sorry. Let's see. Let me go here to the chase cam. Big fan of the chase cam. We'll go here, and let's watch this materialize. 46 on the bottom probably had... He got into the rear of the 31. Probably with better tires, I'm assuming. Was able to get on that throttle a little bit early and spun that 31 around. Let's go watch it from the 31's point of view. Watch him try to correct that wheel. Oh, and he goes around. And gets a little bit of left front damage. Probably repairable, I would imagine. Now, we'll go back live. All right. Tires? Probably, for a lot of these guys. We're almost to the halfway point. Control F12, press the TV camera, don't change. Control, pressed the TV camera, don't change. I only got iRacing 3 months ago. It is a lot of fun, John. I agree.
How you feel, buddy?
John, come join us anytime, man.
I was getting hit.
These are open sessions, open to anybody. Takes me to February, and I'm not broke until after Christmas.
Godfather coming out.
All right, riding along with Creighton here. The top few guys did not pit.
Sorry, bud.
The Reverend got himself a wave around. Smalley will be the race leader. Fitzgerald in that 9 car is going to be second. The Godfather in that 88 will be third. Yeah, Carlos, the Control F12, when you're on TV camera 3, it's so far back. If you do the controls in and out, it takes so long. So
hey, JW, can you tell me how my backside looks?
Let's just take a look here. That Ally Chevrolet looks really good.
Thank you. Somebody tapped me going into pit road.
There is no damage. No damage whatsoever.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Solid. All right.
I was getting hit.
I like it when they have to use the throttle and do real... I agree. I think everybody agrees with that, Skeet.
I
think everybody agrees with that.
Somebody if I had damage.
Chris Henderson's going to start iRacing after Christmas. Man,
Okay.
what a wonderful time to be alive. iRacing is a lot of fun. You know, even on nights like tonight where I'm wrecked out, half the field is already wrecked out, it is still fun.
Hey, JW, me and the crew was experimenting the other night. Pro 4 trucks at Lanier Dirt is a blast.
At Lanier Dirt. Interesting. We do have a Pro 4 night coming up here on January the 9th. We're going to have 4 Pro 4 races. We might have to do that at Lanier to do a little practice. Now, Carlos says you are with Control F12 open.
It's an absolute blast.
Because this,
off,
the
really
TV camera is blocked.
It's a blast.
Copy. So let's go through the various TV cameras.
I mean, it comes into play, but not near like it does with the dirt car.
Hitting C on your keyboard will move through the cameras. There's TV camera 1, TV camera 2, and TV camera 3. My problem is with these cameras, it gets too much of the infield during the racing action. I think we're on TV camera. Yes, TV 3. What we got here? This is still TV camera 3. Okay. I'm hoping to be back soon. Scotty P, what's up, man? Keep pumping out them awesome paint schemes, man. Love seeing them on the twitters.com. Looney, what's up, Looney? All right, we are not going back green. We're going to go back green on lap 51. Again, half the field is out. Had 2 wrecks early on, one on lap 19, and then the big one happened on about lap 45. But this is TV camera 3. This is the old seats they had. Let's see. No, I'm thinking of Atlanta. I'm sorry. They've never been seats over here in turn 3 at Charlotte, to my knowledge. It's over here in the turn 2 area. It used to be called the Diamond Tower. Let's pick up the field. Let's go back right here. We are in turn 2. Used to be a huge tower here that stretched halfway down the back stretch. That was removed, I don't know, about 4 years ago, I believe. Scotty Grove, we have an update on the driver of the 55. Just left the infield care center. Hit so hard I told him I was Batman. Now that is a hard hit. That is a hard hit. That's a fact. That's a hard hit. Glad you're okay, driver.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All right, let's go back here. What are we on? Chase cam. My favorite. My favorite.
It got me a fresh scheme too, and the 020 car done me in. Tore it up.
That's a good-looking scheme. That is a good-looking scheme by the Rev. All right, here we go. Pace car is going to make that hard left.
How about pace cars off?
There it goes. So we got Smalley, Fitzgerald, Sawyer, Cottrell, Egan, Cronky, Richard Robb, Marcus Adams. Let's see, after a lap or so here, let's see how much damage Marcus got fixed. He's probably going to be pretty good. He did not hit the outside wall very hard. Got the Godfather here in that 88 Diet Mountain Dew machine, retro Diet Mountain Dew machine. A Chevrolet could be missing a hood, a rear deck lid, and a quarter panel, and still... If you say so, Zeke. If you say so. If that makes you sleep at night, wonderful. All right, watching the Godfather here pursue that top spot. Bryson Fitzgerald in that 9 cars, 2 strictly stock motorsports cars in the top 3. Pretty good battle right here. Cottrell looking to the inside. He's going to get down there. Smalley lifts a little bit, letting him down. Let's see how long it takes him to get around this 5 car. Fitzgerald with him. The draft does play a little key part here. The 88 car is going to check out, it seems, as this 5 and 9 race together. Bringing in Alex Cronky to the mix. I think Cronky was able to get his damage fixed. We'll see indeed if Jesse is going to be able to check out. Probably so. It's going to bring the 57 of Alex Cronky into the mix. This is our best racing action on the track. Again, we have very limited cars remaining. We've had 2 pretty decent sized wrecks. And this is all the cars that's left on the racetrack. Going to duke it out for the final 45 laps. We have another car getting back as Rick Javorka getting his damage repaired. He is back out on the racing surface. All right, Fitzgerald is able to clear the 5 now. Here comes Sawyer going to mix it up with Smalley. Cronky to the inside. We're going to have a battle for the lead in just a moment. And it could be that 5 car making a comeback as he got strung out a bit on the outside. Fitzgerald running that one a little wide, forcing the 5 car up the track a bit. The 31 with a little bit of damage on the rear of that race car. Let's go check out Marcus Adams' damage. Got some left rear damage.
You're low here, Doc.
He had a little bit on the left front. That seems to be okay. No engine damage, I don't think. Here's a racing action for the top 5.
Nose to tail were just a little bit faster.
Riding along with Alex Cronky. Let's go in car with Alex Cronky. As he runs in position number 4 on our scoreboard. 3rd on the bottom side. He's got Marcus Adams to his outside. Let's see if I can pan over. I cannot. I cannot look to the inside of another driver's car. Now, I don't know if this is an iRacing thing or not. Anytime you watch another driver, you're not going to see you can only hear, basically, their lift points, braking points, and things like that. You can see Alex Cronky is not turning that wheel at all. And again, I don't know if that's an iRacing thing, not showing us how far he's turning the wheel, but good heavens. He is not turning that wheel at all. Let's go inside Nick Sawyer's car. We're riding along with Nick, and he too is not turning that wheel very far at all. I think that's an iRacing thing. Let's go deeper in the field, see some of these cars. I'm curious to see. Now we're riding along here with Justin Egan, who's on the high side. Now he's turning it pretty good. He's turning it pretty good. Some pretty good racing action. You know, as a race car driver, a lot of us want the high horsepower, low downforce. It is more of a challenge. And I think we're going to get that out of this car. Not right now.
We're actually not that slow to get it, Doc.
Not right now. We're not going to see it. But we heard Brad Keselowski. We saw Tyler Reddick. We saw a lot of drivers coming out to say these things are a handful now to drive. Tyler Reddick spun it a couple of times this week, just losing control of it. I don't think a month from now these cars will drive anything like they're driving at the moment. We got Fitzgerald up in the wall as we ride along with Nick Sawyer.
Not near like we would be if we was by ourselves.
For sure.
Wanting to see Sawyer. Oh, he gets it. He gives him a little love tap. He gives him a little love tap.
Saved it.
Let's find. There's Fitzgerald. Let's go back and watch that from the outside. Watch that from an outside view. We'll put this on the chase cam.
Wow, JW, take a look at that.
Watching it now. Got a little love tap. Got him loose. Outstanding job. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Beautiful work there, driver. That's a pretty good job.
My fault, buddy.
We'll go back live.
No, you're fine. There was a little bit of overcorrection on my part, so it made it worse than it was.
All right, let's go in car with Sigmund, see what he is dealing with. Turning the car a little bit more than the guys in the top four. Billy Sigmund's a heck of a good run right now. Yeah, I saw that, Chad. I saw it's going to cost $1 million. That's actually probably not a whole lot. It is a lot of money for me, but I don't think for NASCAR for a gimmick race. They should be able to make that back. Surely they can sell $1 million worth of tickets. Probably, you know, what is that? Average ticket, let's say $50. You can do the mathematics. Surely they'll get 30,000, 35,000 people there. Let's go back up towards the front.
Turn.
Hey Kyle, when you get here, where do you want me, high or
Nick
low?
Sawyer making ground on these top four. Riding along with Cronky in fourth. Godfather, P3.
Yeah, mine didn't that time, Doc.
In a damaged race car, Marcus Adams up here in position number 2.
Something about having the fenders knocked off of him makes him drive weird.
Adams having to turn that wheel pretty darn good. Riding along with race leader. We'll go outside the car. We'll spin it around. Been a pretty dang good battle for the top 5 positions, and right now it's currently 4. We're going back here. You can look back there, and Nick Sawyer getting passed by Billy Sigmund.
Of your car, it actually looks really good, with the exception of the right rear.
Got Rick Javorka in the 52. His FEG PC .net Camaro missing the rear deck lid.
Trying to keep it off
or the rear part of the car. The deck lid's on it.
It's killed.
But he is underpowered. He had a lot of damage to repair. Still a good-looking race car. Still a good-looking race car. Billy Sigmund coming up to him. Behind him is Nick Sawyer. It's getting pretty contested up here for position number 2. Cronky, Cottrell trying to get to the 31 and the 5. Running one heck of a great race is the Godfather and Alex Cronky. Let's take a look at Cronky's car. We saw him earlier with a lot of nose damage. There are no fast repairs. He still has a crinkle. But the good thing that Cronky's got going for him, he's driving a Ford. He's driving a Ford. The bad news, so is Marcus Adams.
Sorry.
All right, they'll line up nose to tail. We are at 30 laps to go in this one. And ever so slightly, Billy Sigmund closing in on these guys as they are racing together.
I'm going to pull in here, Joey.
Back here in 5th place, ever so slightly, Billy Sigmund creeping up on this top 4 pack. Behind him is Nick Sawyer. I don't know which tire strategy these guys are on. I would imagine everyone took tires on the last stop. Now, I heard Marcus Adams earlier say he did not. So I'm assuming he's got a set left. I don't know where these guys are on fuel. But I do know that the top 4 are putting on one heck of a great show. That I can say wholeheartedly. And there he is. Billy Sigmund has joined the fray. It's a situation in these cars. It's not difficult to pass, but you can't just rely on tire wear. You do have, yeah, it's a good point, Marcus. He said he'd probably in better shape if he wasn't killed. Now, he does have some left rear damage and some nose damage, but not detrimental. Very interesting. Now that Sigmund has joined the top 5, could be on fresher tires. I don't know, but he has caught this front 4 pretty. I don't want to say easily, but he's caught them fairly quickly. Again, you got Kyle Smalley leading, Marcus Adams second, Alex Cronky third, Jesse Cottrell fourth, and Billy Sigmund.
Hey, Marcus, I don't know
fifth.
what you drive currently, but I just traded for a brand new Ram, and they gave me more for my 2016 Ram than I paid for it, believe it or not.
Yeah. If you have a pickup truck right now,
crazy right now.
You can probably get what you paid for it out of it.
Watch out, Alex, you'll get wrecked.
Uh-oh. Here comes Sigmund back.
I want to hear him get mad again.
Scotty Grove chiming in. All right, here comes Sigmund to the bottom. Here comes Sigmund to the bottom. He's able to fall back in line ahead of the 88, which is Jesse Cottrell. I think all these guys have to be on pit road one more time for fuel. Sigmund looking inside. It's not difficult to pass on the inside, but you have to commit to that inside, and you should be able to get around.
Pitting this time.
All right. Nick Sawyer pitting this time. We don't have enough fuel to make it to the end. That's a guarantee. That's a given. Now it's going to be on. It's going to be on if you're going to short pit, come down and get new tires, or if you're going to ride it out and hope for a caution. There's Scotty Grove in that Spammobile. We don't give out a driver of the race award. May start doing it though. Jesse Cottrell, early leader in the clubhouse, started near the rear of the pack using his Operation Cheetah method, which I'm a big fan of. Don't utilize it enough. I should. And has worked his way into the top 5. Actually, he led this race around the lap 50 mark. But Billy Sigmund has raced his way into the top 5. He could be our driver of the day. Alex Cronky with damage has driven his tail off, and so is this 31, also with damage. This likely comes down to who gets on and off pit road the best out of these top 5. Again, Nick Sawyer has pitted. I'm assuming he's taking tires. He will have enough fuel to make it to the end. Him being on pit road first may, because he wasn't too far behind the 88 car, that may give Nick Sawyer an advantage. I'm not sure. Let's go back real quick. There's pit road. Here's Scotty Grove a lap down. Bryson Fitzgerald, who was involved in got turned a little bit. He's in position 6. You can see way up there in turn 3, heading into 4 is the other competitors, our top 5. So Sawyer is a lap down. Let's go find out where he is on the racetrack. Oh, Jesse Cottrell making a move. The Godfather making a move inside this 57. He's gotten around Billy Sigmund. Let's go find Nick Sawyer. Richard Robb. That's not Richard Robb. That is Rick Javorka.
I'll stay low here, brother.
47 is Justin Egan. Egan, I think, has pitted. The 48 is Nick Sawyer on those new Goodyear Racing Eagles. We'll find the leaders here in a moment.
Yes, sir.
See if we can't get a visual and find out where the race leaders are. We'll try to compare it to where Nick is right now. He's 1 lap down. He did pit early. All right, Nick at the start-finish line. All right, here's our race leaders. They are coming up out of turn number 4. So I would imagine Nick may be able to race if this thing goes, if they don't pit for another 10 to 12 laps, Nick may come in or come up and get his lap back. Our top 3 remains unchanged. Jesse Cottrell in 4th. Billy Sigmund has hit pit road, I do believe. Jesse Cottrell to pit road. It's coming down to get him for Mr. Feelgoods. 2 cans of Sunoco Racing fuel. Probably not 2 full cans. It would make no sense taking all that fuel for just 17 laps. There goes Nick Sawyer by. Diet Mountain Dew machine on pit road. We'll send it down to Jeff Striegel, covering this pit stop. Right side goes up. Don't see the pit crew. 88's ready to go. Did I only see 2 right side tires? I totally forgot. Let's back that up real quick. We'll go back live. Let's see if he took left side.
4 car pitting this time. 4 pitting this time.
88 car only took right side tires. Right side tires only for the 88.
I'm pitting.
Let's see how that plays out. Going to have about 4 seconds advantage if the others take 4 tires. He will have about 4 seconds advantage. Probably going to lose. Probably going to lose a half a second per lap. That may be a race-winning call. Let's see what these 3 take. Let's keep an eye here on the 5, the 31, and the 57. We'll see how many tires they take. Smalley gets into the pit stop. Or pit stall. There goes the Reverend off pit road. Cronky, 2 tires. 5 car, 2 tires. 31 car, 2 tires. Let's go back up here and find Alex Cronky coming off pit road. He has a pretty sizable lead over the 31 and the 5 car. I think all these drivers are on 2 tires. Let's see where Nick Sawyer cycles around. We'll follow Cronky around here for a moment. We'll get an idea of what his lead is going to look like. He nailed his pit stop. Alex Cronky absolutely nailed the pit stop.
Alex.
He goes to the top of the leaderboard. Kyle Smalley also on 2 tires. Going to be interesting, fellas. With just 13 laps remaining, I don't know if Smalley will be able to catch Alex Kroenke. He is gaining on him. That's a fairly sizable lead. I believe he's going to be able to catch him. He's caught the draft of the 52 car. It's going to be interesting. Catching him will be one thing. He's actually caught him much quicker than I thought. The 31 is not catching him. The 5 car, is he going to be able to just pass him easily? It looks like it. I did not see that happening. But he did pass him pretty easily. He must have saved a boatload of tires on the left side. I am not sure. But wow, passed him easily. I thought Kroenke had a race-winning move. I really did. Let's go check on Nick Sawyer. There's Marcus Adams running third. Scotty Grove, damaged Spam car. Rick Javorka, damaged FEGPC car. And here's the Godfather with 2 tires. And then we got Nick Sawyer back on the lead lap. I think with 4 freshies, I believe. I could be wrong there. I don't know what Nick took. But he is a long way away from position number 4. Maybe he only took 2 tires. He does have the damage. Good point there, Sumner. Great point. Yeah, Kroenke did have the damage. And we saw him running in the top 3 mainly because of the draft, I would imagine. You got Justin Egan back here in P6, quietly having a solid run, staying out of trouble. Bryson Fitzgerald is falling back to 7th place. Going to be 10 laps to go at the line. We got Billy Sigmund back here in 8th. Not sure what happened to Billy. He may have had a terrible pit stop. Not sure.
Yeah, me too.
You just heard Kroenke and Marcus Adams both confirm too much damage to win this race. 52 and the 66, the 55, having themselves a race within the race. Justin Egan coming to the outside of these guys. Both lap cars staying to the inside. Nick Sawyer, really thought I assumed that he put 4 tires on it. I could be totally wrong. I thought he's 3.5 seconds back of the guy in front of him, which is the Godfather. Alex Kroenke has fallen to 3rd. 2nd place is Marcus Adams, and our race leader is Kyle Smalley. And I thought for sure Kroenke had the race-winning move. But nonetheless, 5 car, that is Kyle Smalley. No damage on that race car. Kroenke just had a very, very stellar pit stop. If he did not have the damage, I think that was the race-winning move. Or race-winning performance by his pit crew. You can see the damage here on the 31 car. Lots of it. Lots of damage, actually. And then you can see Alex Kroenke's damage here on the nose of that 57 Ford. Go from an aerial view, you can see the indention up front, how much damage he actually does have. Probably down, I don't know, a few horsepower. You got the Godfather here overtaking P3. Very good run, Jesse Cottrell. I'm going to go ahead and give the driver of the race to the Godfather. That is Jesse Cottrell. In that beautiful Diet Mountain Dew scheme. It would make DW proud, I'm sure, Darrell Waltrip. Going to be 5 laps to go at the line. The Godfather likely bringing home a podium finish in 3rd. You got Marcus Adams here in 2nd, and the race leader, Kyle Smalley. Let's go back and look where Billy Sigmund, I heard him cue up the mic. Kroenke in 4th. Nick Sawyer's in 5th. Justin Egan in 6th. Fitzgerald in 7th. Billy Sigmund in 8th. Not sure what happened to Billy. He was running in the top. He was running 3rd, 4th, 5th before the pit stops, and now he is way back. May have had a bad pit stop. But we do have the Reverend in P9. This is Scotty Grove and Rick Javorka. Grove in 12th. Javorka's in 10th. Good top 10 run here. 5 laps to go. Nick Johnson, you are correct, sir. Trying to give these drivers a little TV time. Again, they are a race within the race. Javorka is working lap 77. Scotty Grove working lap 63. This is not for position, but a good battle on the racetrack. These two teammates both drive for the Black Car Mafia. Being represented well here tonight in the top 10. Good points night. Got Grove actually in 12th. Javorka's in 10th. Go back and look here at the Reverend. Another Black Car Mafia member in a beautiful paint scheme. I want to say that is Jesus. That is Christ Jesus on the hood of that race car. I was going to say maybe it's the Reverend himself, but I saw the crown of thorns on the head. And that is the Reverend Joey Kennedy. Coming up on his teammates, going to pass him easily to the outside. He has far less damage. And oh, he's in the wall. The Reverend's in the wall. And race leader Kyle Smalley, how will he navigate this lap traffic? The Reverend goes to the bottom. This will be the last lap of the race. This is the FEGPC white flag lap. Navigating lap traffic easily. P2 is Marcus Adams. He is way back there, 3.5 seconds back.
I miscalculated my tires.
I see. Yeah, I was wondering what happened. Congratulations on that win, Kyle. Good win right there.
Thanks, JW.
Good win for the 5 car. Our race back here, Marcus Adams did finish second. The Godfather, boys and girls, our driver of the race, finished P3. Good run right there, Jesse.
I'll see y'all Saturday or Friday, something. I gotta go sleep, go to work.
Stay safe out there, Nick. Merry Christmas, man.
Are we going to do a Christmas race?
We're going to do one probably Wednesday night. I'm thinking North Wilkesboro, about 400 laps.
Checker flag.
All right, let's go up here and watch the burnout.
Sorry, fellas, we were off on all counts tonight. We'll go do a good track for us next week.
There we go.
Yeah,
Well,
I used up my last set of tires trying to catch the lead back.
Oh, so you were on new tires there in about the middle part of the race? Your last set of tires?
I forgot to uncheck them the first pit
stop. Yeah, got you. So. Yeah. Yeah, 10-4 on that. Good run, though. Let's back it up.
Yeah, it was all right.
We'll get our race-winning photograph of the 5 car.
Just to let you know, man, I only get mad at shows, you know, just to make the channel more lively and exciting. I'm never actually mad. Yeah, kind of like wrestling.
Pro wrestling. There you go. There you go. I'd like to get the Charlotte logo. There we go, in the background. We'll try to get this car. There we go. That's going to make a great race-winning photograph. That will make a great race-winning photograph. Maybe. I'd like to get it without all the light. Let's turn my night sight camera on here. Got a lot of lighting.
I don't see you guys anymore. Or talk to you. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you and everybody else, man.
Yeah, amen. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Rev. All right, fellas. That is our race winner. That is Kyle Smalley. Here, we'll take down the standings. We'll show off Kyle Smalley is race winner. Marcus Adams runs P2. The Godfather.
Thanks, JW. That was fun.
Hey, my pleasure, Rick. My pleasure, man. Good night, Sumner. Stay safe out there, brother. You too, David Crum. Alex Cronky, P4. Nick Sawyer. Paid off for him. Finished 5th. Justin Egan with a good run, 6th. Bryson Fitzgerald, 7th. Billy Sigmund, 8th. And the Reverend Joey Kennedy, 9th. 20 laps off the pace in P10 is Rick Javorka.
You still in here, J-Dub?
Yeah, buddy. We got John Creighton, Scotty Grove.
When Ollie went out, did that automatically put me in, or did I have to use that credit?
Yes, that did. Wade Gladson did not join in, so you became that guy, and if you want the money back, I can send it, or you can apply it for a future race. Either one's fine. Thank you, Smithy.
No, just keep it. Just keep it.
All right.
I'll use it some other time.
Solid. Solid copy. Future race credit, 10-4. Merry Christmas to you, Cameron. Let's see. We got Jim George 14th, 15th. Chris Carter and I finished 16th, 64 laps off the pace. As you can see, there's a lot of cars there, 50 to 60 laps off. We all got involved in a lap. What was that? About lap 37 incident, and boys, it was downhill from there. It was all downhill from there. But Matt Coker finished 17th, 18th. Larry Eddie, Nicholas Darter 19th. Matthew Dunn 20, and Richard Lecco at 21st. We had 23 cars. We had 2 guys from the feature or the heat not show for the feature. One being Ollie Cordell. Wade Gladson was actually had made it into the race, but did not join. So anyway, nonetheless, a fun time, a good time. Congratulations to Kyle Smalley. He ran the best race. He avoided all the trouble, and he got the victory. It's kind of what it's all about. You can go through the field, and I think he was the only car. Maybe Egan did not have any damage. Fitzgerald didn't. Fitzgerald got bumped and was not able to catch up. He did not get a caution late to catch the field back up. So about 3 cars was all that did not have damage. But nonetheless, it was a lot of fun. I liked the way they drove at Charlotte. I liked the show they put on. It was a good show up until that last pit stop, and then the cars with damage was not able to keep up with the 5 car. So that's going to do it for the night, boys and girls. The pleasure was certainly all mine being able to race. Anytime I'm able to race, it is a load of fun. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in and chatting with us, racing with us, having a good time as we approach the Christmas holiday. We are looking to put on a pretty darn massive race, pretty good fun race too. Trucks, going to do some trucks, I think, at North Wilkesboro. I do believe on Wednesday night. That's what we got in store. Merry Christmas to you, Chevy, Zeke. Absolutely, fellas. Hey, thanks for tuning in, boys and girls. In this day and age, please do yourself a favor. Stay safe out there. Good night to each and every one of you, and may God bless you. Take care, race fans.